Y'all had a lot of great positive reviews coming out of season 1. Were y'all surprised at just like all the buzz that got created like around the show?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've said before, we knew it was going to start a conversation. We just didn't know the scale of it.
Yeah.
And when it blew up, it's. I think it's safe to say we all were surprised and took it in our own ways. But yeah.
Yeah, it was insanity.
Yeah.
Have you had fans come up and like just get open and like share stories with y'all like on the street or anything like that? Has that occurred? So that has happened?
Yeah, they really do feel, I just feel like they really connect with these characters. And obviously we like live in their TV for 13 hours, so they do feel comfortable with us. So yeah, a lot of people will message me online saying that they've gone through similar things or give me letters in person, and it's really touching. Yeah.
So what does this show mean to you?
It's a big question.
Yeah.
I think it's really, I feel incredibly lucky that I get to be on a show that people can really relate to, and it really touches people's lives. And I feel like what we want to do as actors is actually tell an important story. And yeah, it's a dream, and it's hard to put into words. It's a feeling.
It's to have like a show, like we can tell a story with a message to a generation. That's kind of what it means to me, because growing up we had our teen dramas and everything, and I feel like this is a very timely and very pertinent message that we have to this new generation. So just trying to put myself in their shoes and being like, this is important.
Where do we find I don't know how much you can say, but where do we find your characters at the beginning of season 2 coming out of season 1? Does it pick up right away?
It's a couple months after, and for my character, you kind of you find him recovering from his suicide attempt from at the end of the first season, and how that kind of changes his entire life and the way people view him, and him just trying to get back into doing normal things in the wake of that.
Yeah, it's similar in a way to Jessica. It picks up with her. It really follows her through her road to recovery, and really highlights how it's not always straightforward. It's always wavering, and her going back to school and kind of trying to find a new normal after her trauma.
With Zach, it's dealing with the guilt of what happened, and you find out why, because there's another relationship thing with him and Hannah. And then it's also just deciding, again, what side to take, because in situations like this, largely there are two sides, and you have to make the hard decision to choose. You can't just play the middle. Or that's what Zach learns, so he's in that area.